Yoski Doski. I gotta get a better like word thingy, whatever, intro, whatever. I don't even need one. I just whatever. But I made this beat and I just wanted to hop on live and just to show y'all, what I did, what happened, who would I ship this to, who would I shop it to, you know what I mean? So I titled this "Making a Boom Bap Beat in 2023." You know, like if you want to go for that Griselda, that old school New York style, that Nas, or it sound like some old school LA, you know what I mean? Just that old school shit. But when you making beats like that, you want to make sure them bitches hard, cause you want a nigga to be like, bro, my shit got a banging whip. You just don't want no little soft ass. You know what I mean? You got a 2023 that bitch. You can't make it no. Anyway, let's get to the beat, man. We ain't about to. I ain't really want to talking niggas, bro. So basically, what I did was let's minus this. Let's minus this out. First, I played the original sample. So the original sample was audio. It was this here. All right, so you got that. So what happens usually when you get old school samples like that? Let's pause that. See, I dragged it down. No, let me scroll up so y'all can see it. So if you pay attention and look at like where it is, let's just mute everything but this. Now, I hope they don't get too blurry me zooming in, but if you look closely, you can see where like the drums hit. The drums not hitting exactly on the grid like how mine's is. Like right here, you see how it's kind of back a little bit compared to right there. So what you want to do is you want to go in and you want to chop it up and move shit forward and move shit backwards. Like right here, you see I kind of moved this one up if you pay attention. And what else did I chop it? I think that was it. I think I chopped here, here, and there. You really don't have to do too much because if it's live, if it's a live band playing or some shit, of course they're not gonna be exactly on grid, but that's what make it sweet. You don't have to make sure everything exactly on the grid either. You know what I mean? You can keep some parts where it's kind of like, it just add to it, but it's really what feel you going for. So after I chopped it up, this is what I got. Oh, I chopped it here too, my fault. I had to burp. But you see these two little chops at the end right there? I had to go in and add, because when I moved shit up, it had some little room at the end. So I just chopped up the little tail piece and just repeated it small, When you do shit like that, you can't really, you know what I mean? It's the little ending of it. When you do it like that, it goes smooth. Like whenever you got the extra room, just chop out the little tail at the end and just repeat it. So after we got that, then I'm like, all right, I want to put some loud drums on that boy. So I had found some drums and I found this. Let me play it without any effects on it because I did some shit to it. Where did I send it? Send it to 13. So what I take the parametric EQ off and this is what it is. But you see how it says consolidated? What I had to do is, this is the original. If you look closely, you see it's kind of pushed back too. So I had to go in and chop it up. See how mine a little bit farther, like on the grid, more perfect? Like this kick right here is off. Mine is on there. So what I did was I chopped it up. I chopped it up and then I pushed control and then B. Control and G or control and G, whatever. I grouped it and then it exported into this, which is the consolidated. So that's how I got it to be on the grid perfect like that. So after I did that, this is what it sounded like. Oh, yeah, this is what it sounded like. Okay, then I was like, how can I wanted the drums to hit a little bit harder. And I turned it up, you see, and then I added a parametric EQ. I just went up to where it was hitting it. I'll just do it again for y'all so y'all can see. So it's here. This is what normally is a straight line. Now look right here. So you see how this is where the bass is gonna be at towards the back. You see where it says sub bass, low mid, high pad, treble. Like sub is like the lower, the lower parts of the bass. I want the kick turned up. If I wanted like the snare turned up, I would turn up the treble, that area there. And you could also see like on each part play, you'll see like it highlighted. So check this out. You're gonna see the bass lift up when the kick hit, and then like when the snare hit, it's gonna go up here. So watch this. So I wanted the bass up. So I took that kick, I took the part right here. I just dragged it up. Sounds so much better. It's hitting harder, but it ain't hit hard enough for me. It's 2020, 2023, so we gotta make sure shit hitting harder. So then, what I did is I went into my VSTs I went to a VST called Heat Up, which is right here. And I went and added, pop up, please. I went and found the acoustic bass acoustic. Oh, y'all can't even see it. I want to find an acoustic bass, and it's an acoustic 6. So what I did was I just followed the bass line that was on the song. Let me turn off all this other shit. And then I just played it out. So this is the bass line that I added by itself right here. I'm gonna play that with everything. So now that I got that. Then I was like, since, the bass ain't hard, we need the kicks to hit a little bit harder. So I just found the kick and controller kick, I guess, from the controller song, whatever. And I just copied the pattern, the kick pattern that was in the song. Where is that? Okay. But if you pay attention, if you look closely, see I got this one kick right here. Let me go up a little bit higher. Now I wish I could move myself, but if you see this, you see how this right here, I know you can see it in my head and in the way of that, but if you look right here, you see that this volume, the velocity is turned down compared to this one. It's because it's like an accent kick. It's like when drummers play for real, they got a little light kick before they do the hard one. You know what I mean? It just add more whatever to it. You know what I mean? It's just whatever. I don't know if they did it in the song, but it kind of sounded like it. Plus, when I looked at it, it was like this little piece right here where I put the other kick at. So I don't know if that was just something or just whatever, but it sounded good to me. So I added the kick, and we're going to play with the kick in there so y'all can see. Pay attention. It was lighter, so yeah, it just made it sound better. And I was like, fuck it, we just gonna add a little hat on there. So we gonna turn the hat on, we gonna go to the piano roll for it. And what I did was simple. I just did a 4, and then I made sure I went back in for the other 2. And I, basically did the pattern like this. So I just turned down every second, and it sounded like this. That's pretty much the beat. You want to put your tag on there. Now, if you want to talk about like, just arranging it and taking shit out and putting shit back in for certain parts or whatever, you can do that. But I don't know. I feel like New York beats, they really don't have that many changes in it. They'll do like, they take the kick out every now and then or some shit like that. But other than that, you know what I mean? Like, let's say if we just took this shit out for this. Turner shit. Like, I didn't even mean for that to happen. I didn't know what it was gonna sound like, but that's hard. And then yeah. And then probably we'd end up taking take it out for the last 4 like that. But that's perfect. And then just bring everything back in again. Make sure we get all of it, and then just we fucking up. We fucking up. Look how I'm missing my resonance at the end right there. But that's that's a minor fix. That ain't nothing nothing to cry about. We just gonna copy this over. You just gotta make sure you copy everything over when you move and shit. Boom. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we fucking up hard. Hold on. All right, bet. So there we go. Boom. 2 more of them, and then let's get this shit and put it here. Boom. And how long is that? 124? It's fine. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? A nigga ain't pay for the beat, so it's not like we need to stretch this bitch out to like 2-something minutes. So what we just gonna do is we gonna put our tag on this bitch and we good to go. Oh, shit. Since the sample snare is already on there, it should be already paying how they did it. So I'm probably just gonna pan the hi-hat I added. That's perfect. So, got my drum kit, add my tag. Let's do it.
Marquise Infinity.
That bitch hard. I wanted to take the kicks out. I ended up leaving the hi-hats, but it worked. You know what I mean? It's something different. So, fuck it. We good. This bitch. And what we at? We got the limiter on there. I mean, the clipper on there. Just
Marquise Infinity.
Yeah, fuck it. We good. We good to go. So, we gonna export this and we gonna name it, it sound like, we just name it Morning Sunshine. No, Morning Special. We name it Morning Special. Sound like you get some breakfast and ride around with a box of breakfast and just eating that bitch while you rapping. The Coney Island or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So Morning Special, and then you always, when you make beats, just put the BPM on there. Just in case you send it to a nigga, they won't be texting you back and you be like, damn, I don't know. Some people really, don't. Some people don't love music for real, so they're not gonna sit there and try to find a BPM. So just make it as easy as you can for people, it's whatever. Cause niggas will text you or call you like, bro, what's the BPM of the beat? What's the tempo? You be like, I don't fucking know, nigga. But hey, that's how I be. All right, we got that exported. I'm gonna upload this beat for y'all. We spent 15 minutes, about to be 16 minutes doing this, and I hope y'all learned something. So if you don't be scared to make them boom bap beats, man, because niggas was just buying these bitches. Niggas is wanting these bitches. You just gotta find you a hard ass sample or just make your own chords or make some sweet ass shit. And market yourself. Just put yourself on every platform. You see me on TikTok, I'll be on that bitch all day going crazy, uploading back to back. So, you know what I'm saying? You never know when it's gonna be your time to blow. Just be ready for when